Welcome to Beyond Red TV. I'm Rachel from the Business Management Society's Publications Committee, and today we will be learning how to mask an object using Photoshop. But first things first, what is masking? Masking is a useful technique in editing photos because it is a reversible way to hide part of a layer in a non-destructive manner. In simple words, you can manipulate specific parts of a layer that you chose and edit its opacity or transparency without affecting the rest of the layer. With this in mind, let's begin. So on the on the left side of our screen, we have all of these buttons, and all we have to do is press on the Create New button. And we will just be using the default Photoshop size here, and all we have to do is press on Create. So now we have this blank canvas right here. So the next part that we need to do is insert the photo that we will be editing. So on the upper part of our screen, all we have to do is click on File, Place Embedded, and then choose the photo that we want. So for the sake of the tutorial, I'll be using this one right here, and then click on Place. Now this image is right here, then press on the Enter button on your keyboard. So now you have this image right here on our blank canvas. Now the next part that we need to do is add a layer mask to this image. So in the right side of our Photoshop screen, we have this layers panel, and then we have this layer that shows our image. And on the lower part of the screen are these buttons, and what we need is this Add Layer Mask button. So click on that, and this layer mask thumbnail will appear right next to your image. So the next thing that we need to do is to click on the brush tool. So here on the toolbar on the left side, we need to search for the brush tool, which is right here, and all we have to do is press on that, and this will appear. So that is what will indicate the marks that will be show on the image right here. So the next thing that we need is to make markings that will make parts of the photo appear or disappear to our liking rather. So in order to make the parts of the photo disappear, what we need is a black foreground. In order to figure out whether our foreground is black or white, we will just look into this part right here. So if we hover on that would we can see the set foreground color. So that's our foreground color right now, so it's already black. So all we have to do right now is just make the markings on our picture right here. So as you can see, the gravel part of the photo is actually disappearing. So yeah, all we have to do is to continue on doing all of these until the background disappears. But what, for example, we overdraw our layer and then part of the smiley face actually disappears. So now what we want to do is to make part of the picture appear again. So what we need is to set the foreground color into white. So how do we do that? So there's two ways wherein we can do that. So we either press on this button right here to exchange the colors, or we press the X button on our keyboard to exchange. So there we set it to white, and now we can make part of the smiley face appear again just like that. So we just continue on making the gravel part of this picture disappear. Oh, and also if you want to change the size and the hardness of the brush right here, we can also adjust that here in the upper part of our screen. So I want it a bit bigger, so we can do this quickly. So yeah, there. And as you can see, it turn the brush tool bigger. So yeah, we can continue on refining our image right here. So just continue on that until the background disappears completely. So there. So for example, we're already satisfied with that picture. So now all we have to do is save it. So what we need to do is go to the file button again and then click on Save As. And then we just choose where to save our image as we want. So save on our computer for me. And then we just choose a title to save the picture as. So I'll just use Smiley Tutorial. And choose the format we want to save it as. So I'll just use the PNG format. And then we click on Save. And this little window will pop up. So we'll just use a large file size as it is the fastest way to save the picture. So we just click on OK. And that is it for our tutorials. That is how we mask a layer. So thank you for watching today's Beyond Red TV episode. Stay tuned for our next episode for more exciting content. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to the BMS YouTube page for more videos to come. So thank you guys for watching.